Hello, you lovely degenerates, to the third season of Monster Mates.
It's the third season already. This is fucking nuts.
Yep, we have been here
Welcome back.
for 3 times around the corner, and now Spencer, for the first time in season 3, choose a number between 1 and 98.
Oh, but before we do that, I wanted to tell something to all of our beautiful degenerates.
Of course.
Sometimes episodes don't immediately come out, but we can make episodes of just us talking about certain topics or certain things. We've kind of done that before with like video games and other stuff like that. But if there's anything else that you guys would like to hear us talk about, certain maybe shows, manga that we've been watching, or just whatever. If we can all like just start talking, and you in the comments can tell us what you've been doing, and we can talk about that as well. So I just wanted to extend that out so it doesn't always have to be specifically Monster Girls. It can just be weeb shit entirely. And now I'm ready for the number.
All right, choose your number, 1 to 98.
I'm going to pick. Oh yeah, so it's a whole new number, so I can't fuck up a number right now.
Yep.
69.
Of course you did. All right. Well, this is why we always have a contingency plan. So your number 69, has a devil bug in it.
What does that mean?
I guess we'll find out now, won't we? Before we get into this, I'm going to give this a rating of probably, I'm going to give this a 4.
So this is a bug. I don't know the details of it, but bugs on my scale. We are cowards to bugs, but that's okay. I'm going to give this a 4 or a 5.
Okay. I mean, I like the Mantis Girl. Mantis was my first 10 out of 10, so...
It was, actually. It was really good.
So do you want to read this, or should I?
Can you?
Yes, okay. An insect monster known as Devilbug that has existed since ancient times. They prefer dark, damp places, and aside from dwelling in caves and the like, they also often sneak into places such as warehouses and human dwellings unnoticed, living under the floor, in the attic, etc. That's always great. Their bodies are supposed to be right around the same size as a human girl, yet it's said that they're able to invade even smaller homes and settle down without the residents being aware of it.
Oh no, she's a... Well, what's it? She's a freeloader?
Well, yes. Effectively.
She's like the guy who lives in your... That's like the crackhead that lives in your attic.
A squatter would be another term for that.
A squatter, that's it. I couldn't remember.
While they are intelligent enough to use language, they're almost completely irrational, and their behavior is directed by instincts such as hunger and lust. When they concern themselves what they concern themselves with is eating or having sex with a human man. They can actually sense the odor of human men and spirit energy, and their body is always burning hotly with the urge to mate. They crawl around excitedly seeking human men. As soon as they spot a human man, their eyes become fixated on only him. Their hotly flushing body will be more than ready enough, so they'll swiftly leap at a man, attack, and attempt to copulate with him as soon as possible. They always live in a group, and it is said that if there's one, there must be 30 in the same place.
Oh no, they're cockroaches.
They're Papa Roachin'. For that reason, once an individual...
They want you to be the Papa Roach.
Oh my goodness. Once an individual that has captured a man begins having sex with him, they'll soon sniff out the thick odor, and then have a great many devil bugs will appear, and the man will end up being surrounded and violated by all extremely aroused bugs. Once that happens, they won't let him go until he passes out. They'll continue to use his body to console themselves meanwhile, and when he wakes up later, the devil bugs will be overjoyed, and they'll attack and copulate with him once more. Even if there's no man in the house, just sniffing the barely lingering scent of a man is enough to put them in a state of lustful frenzy. In the case that they are unable to have sex with a man, they'll either masturbate while going around looking for a man, or go at it among themselves until they become covered in one another's love juices. Even among all the monsters, they have especially little concern for the father-daughter relationship. Once a child has grown to a certain degree, she'll no longer be able to see her father as anything other than a man. Oh boy.
Oh no.
When her body gets hot for her father, she'll obey it and attack without any regard for the fact that it's her own father. Aside from the sense of spirit energy, they're also attracted to the lingering odor of sweat, filth, and more so. So the filthier the human environment is, the easier it is for them to settle there. If you don't want to be attacked by them, I recommend keeping your body and room clean.
So they're literally cockroaches.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're literally cockroaches.
Yep.
It's in the name.
Devil bugs, indeed.
The cockroach. All right.
They even have the mandibles, too.
They even have the mandible. They're literally just cockroaches. They have no. They are literally just cockroaches.
Yep.
That's what they are.
The arms and the legs and the antennae, even the wings.
Now, given
Yeah.
they look cute.
They
I like
do.
the design. I like them as a whole. They look fine. I don't know how I. The part with the to be like, father, sex now. Weird. That's weird. This is literally at a certain age, it just no longer sees age, and they'll just go at it like a man. It's like, okay, hold on.
I can get past that. If it's with a monster girl, then I mean,
But the monster girl's your daughter.
look, I'm gonna be real with you, man. They don't even have to be blood related. But yeah.
Well, of course they don't have to be blood related.
Well, no,
but like if
sorry, I was trying to go for a Muppets joke, and that clearly did not stick.
bizarre.
That is fine. Anyways, what I'm saying is that is not a great disturbance for me since it is a monster girl.
I guess. I'm a pretty cleanly person.
Same for the most part. I say
Like-
as I look over the boxes I've had here since I moved in.
Wait, really? You still have your moving boxes?
Well, no, they're not. They're not full. They're empty. But I don't know where else to put the boxes, so they're just there.
I see. I would just throw the boxes away personally.
I'll probably need them for when I move again.
But literally, for me, it's just like, one, I'm a very cleanly person. Like, I may be a dirty-minded individual, but man, my space is clean for that dirty mind.
Fair. What?
It's just like these things would never show up around me.
I mean, for the most part here too, because I am a perfectionist when it comes to cleaning myself in the shower. Like, literally head to toe, every crevice I can get to, it will be cleaned in one way, shape, or form. So, I don't think...
Using every tool.
Pretty much. Besides that, anyway... so I don't predict that I would be seeing these devil bugs often, if at all.
Let's say we went to a situation where we went to someone else's house, or even our place. We just decided, nah, fuck.
We just decided to Slav squat in a meth house.
We literally started to have a coom cave. We literally decided time for a coom cave.
It's time to become Fridge Bro.
Yes, become one with Fridge Bro.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if we decided to do that at any point, and we saw this, how would you be like, oh hell yeah, or would you be like, hell nah?
Okay, so I am picturing here a situation where I am just at whatever sorry excuse for a PC setup I am in, with mounds of trash surrounding me and an unfathomable, like, waste land of a bathroom.
Like a waste bottle. You don't even use the bathroom. You have like a...
No, because the bathroom's already filled with undescribable...
Oh, yes, because you don't flush.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fridge in the corner is just full of the most rotten, bubbly molds that biological life could possibly grow in.
Yes.
And I see this thing lurking, like, as a silhouette. I'm getting the flamethrower first and foremost. As soon as I see that flamethrower's getting out.
Burn the house.
But if I see this thing for its full shape, I'll be like, you know what? I've been living off the neat bucks for so long. I could use a W now.
It's time for a dub. And then, like, all of her friends show up, and you're like, hell yeah. But even them themselves aren't clean. I would imagine from all they're attracted to lingering odor of sweat, filth, and more, and they already live in the filthiest place possible.
They're
I think
living, okay.
They already are covered in, like, garbage and shit.
Yep, and one thing I do find funny that I absolutely have to comment on is the fact that even though they are the same size as a human girl, they're still able to live under the floorboards and in the attics, and I'm just all that. It reminds me of an interesting fact about raccoons.
Yeah.
Raccoons, like, despite their large body, can squeeze into spaces of maximum 4 inches. Like,
what?
That's as small as they'll be able to crawl into a space as 4 inches.
I literally just imagine, like, a stick bug with a bunch of fur to make it look like a raccoon.
Apparently,
Literally Snuffy.
Apparently, raccoons are very resourceful and can just fit in the smallest of crevices, and I imagine that's what these devil bugs can do as well.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Anyways.
Dude, like, Alright, so I'm looking at a bit more of them. In total population, devil bugs are among the most numerous monster girls. So,
thank you, Kenko.
In pure numbers alone, these are common fodder.
Exterminatus initiated.
Now, clearly, they're out for. Oh my god! I don't know why that just hit me. What you said.
Exterminatus initiated.
Yeetus the fetus.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer. I'll have to. I saw that in the comments, and I was like, oh hey, that goes with my Exterminatus reference.
Get the flamer.
The heavy flamer. Anyways.
I couldn't, legitimately, I probably couldn't handle these, because, like, I wouldn't want it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they're fine. I think, like, if you wanted it and you live in a coom cave where you literally have if you're living near trash constantly and you have constant just garbage next to you, this is fine for you.
Yes. Also, they'll continue to use you even when you pass out. Like, there are no brakes on this train.
So if you pass out while having sex with them and they keep going,
yes,
is that because, like, I don't even know if I'm hard when I'm passed out and I'm sleeping and then girls going down me. I'm like, am I still going, or like, are you guys fun with Limp Bizkit over here?
Much like life, they will find a way, even if they need to get the metal rod to do it.
Oh! Oh, I hate that. No. Why are they sounding me with a metal rod?
They need to keep it up.
I'm scared to pass out now. I'm scared on what they'll do. How do we get it back up? Don't worry.
I found this metal rod amongst the trash.
No.
I found this McDonald's straw.
Oh my fucking god! I just got chills.
We'll just flatten it, and I'm sure it'll work.
Just roll it up. Just roll up the thing and just put it in. We'll literally suck the cum out of his balls. We'll literally suck the cum out of his balls via straw.
No, that's for the slime girls to do.
Oh. No, the slime girls just live in your balls.
Yeah.
They'll just put themselves in it.
They do.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I hate it. Oh, I hate. Dude, they would go for trash tactics. Trash tactics of literally using. Oh man, I want to choke him. I want to choke him out. Oh, don't worry. Here's this used condom on the ground over here. We'll choke him out with the. Oh man, let's play asphyxiation. There's a McDonald's bag over there we could put over his head.
DIY Cursed Edition.
DIY BDSM Coom Edition.
Oh my goodness, that'd just be BDSM DIY at that point.
I hate this. Oh no.
I think we can firmly rate this now. I I don't think we can really talk about anything else beyond this point.
Like the only thing is good is that they can come and oh my god, I just read something.
Yeah, what?
Diet anything edible.
Yeah, that seems about. I mean, if that's the case, then they could technically clean the cave just by eating everything. Well, no, it has to be edible. Never mind. That fridge ain't gonna be edible.
Yeah, they're literally there to steal your shit.
Yep.
They're like that could be good
Almost
for the
literally.
rotten pile of spaghetti you have in the corner that you had from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You fucking horrible person.
Animal.
Listeners, if there's anyone here who lives in a coon cave, please send us a picture on Twitter of your coon cave. I want to know the horrible status that you live in.
Make sure to send it to @MonsterMatesPod. It will be the image of the Cyclops, Carl. If it has a Cyclops, then you found the right profile.
We have the link in the bio, but like if you're like, yeah, no, devil bugs could live here, send it to us. We want it. We will rate your coon caves.
Oh my goodness, we're not stealing that other man's job.
Listen, I want to see what our degenerates do, man.
Oh
I want to
my
look.
goodness.
I want to rate them.
But only if it is a trash mound as previously described. Anyways, are we gonna firmly rate this now? Because I'm ready to.
I'm gonna give this like a 2 or a 3.
I'm gonna give this a solid 2. I would only do this if I was at basically the extreme lowest point in life. That is the only way I would accept these monster girls.
I would accept them if I went over to my friend's place and he lived in a coon cave, and then I stayed the night there, and then they showed up, and I'd be like, it's not my place you're living, so fuck it, come on. Come one, come all.
Literally.
Literally, like, I couldn't stand it if it was my place. I can't live in filth. Like, people, you know how people, like, have, like, empty McDonald's trash bags and fast food play all over their car?
Yep.
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
I can't.
Like, literally the most common comment I get is like, wow, your car's a lot cleaner than I expected. It's like, what does that mean?
Dude, people's cars are literally, like, your car is not a garbage dump, but people literally treat their cars like trash. I don't know. I've been into someone's place, and they literally... I went into the thing. I went in, and their front seat literally had McDonald's and Burger King bags spilling onto the floor from the seat. And he goes, "Oh, sorry, my bad. You can just move those aside." And I'm like,
What do you mean move them aside?
Are you hoarding the McDonald's bags? Why are you hoarding the McDonald's and Burger King bags?
Oh
what do
my
you want to do with
goodness.
these? Oh my fucking god.
Let's,
All right. Well,
okay, we rated this. We're getting out of here. I want out. I want
Get
to
me out of
reintegrate
this-
into society again.
coming out of this trash pit. All right, well, thank you so much for listening. Welcome to season 3
off
of
to
Monster
a
Mates.
great start already. What would you rate a devil bug, and how much trash would you need to attract one of these things? Actually, I was gonna say don't answer that, but actually, please do answer that. I'm curious.
What would you use to summon one of these horrific creatures?
If you enjoyed, feel free to give this episode a like. If you want to see more, then consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want updates on the show, go follow us over on Twitter, and be sure to check out the amazing artists who did the art for this episode.
I'm gonna have they're gonna be like, oh, anything specific with this? I want her to wear a McDonald's bag on her head.
No, it has to be half of her head.
It has to be half of her
Yeah,
head.
you need to still see her mouth. Just have a
Maybe like cup noodles on her head.
or just make it a W, a McDonald's, to
I'll
celebrate
make a McDonald's.
to celebrate our mustard queen, Peach Saliva.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you in the next one.
Until then, stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.